IShowSpeed went from raging in his mom's tiny room to streaming in $1 million setups. Cenat had mice running around. Now he's got rappers pulling up to his mansion. These streamers started with nothing and became legends. I am Reality Quest, and I create weekly documentaries about streamers and YouTubers. Subscribe and stay tuned. Speed's rise to fame is literally one of the craziest things ever. Like, one day this dude was just vibing in his room, playing games for barely a few viewers, and now he's out here making music, chilling with football legends, and pulling millions of views like it's nothing.
Boom! Chat! Welcome to my new gaming room setup.
Back in 2017, Speed was just another kid trying to make it on YouTube. His streams were chaotic, but not a lot of people were watching. Back then, he was grinding NBA 2K, but let's be real, nobody was tuning in like that.
What a beautiful day, Ronnie. What a beautiful day, Ronnie. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day, Ronnie. What a beautiful day, Ronnie.
Bro was out here talking to himself, hyping himself up with like 2 to 3 viewers max. And even then, he had that wild energy that would later make him a superstar. And if you're wondering what his setup looked like back then, this is how Speed did his first setup tour.
So first, I'm gonna start off with my PS4, man. Yes, it's my PS4 right now. I stream on this PS4 Pro, y'all. Then right here, this is my little laptop I use for my, to stream and stuff, you know. Then I have this speaker right here, bro, like to play music and streams and stuff. You already know what time it is over there. I got the little kicks over here, y'all. And ain't nothing really major to my room, you know.
Speed was just a kid living with his mother in a small room. But then 2021 hit, and it was like the internet finally woke up and saw how insane this dude was. Clips of him raging, screaming, and straight up losing his mind started blowing up. And of course, we can't forget the clip, the iconic Fousey moment.
What soccer football team do you support?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Fousey. Simple as that, bro.
That one donation changed everything. Speed got introduced to soccer, and from there, his obsession with Ronaldo, the Fousey chants, and his fun football takes just took over the internet. He went from a 2K grinder to the most viral streamer of the year. People loved his wild behavior and raged towards games, players, and even his own camera. And well, fast forward to now, bro is unrecognizable. Speed is out here dropping songs with millions of streams, hanging out with Cristiano Ronaldo like it's casual, and even getting flown out to different countries just to stream. He's made it so big that when he got swarmed by fans in Norway, it looked like a full-on celebrity shutdown.
That was so funny!
A whole mob was just waiting for him outside the store. Dude really went from struggling for viewers to being treated like a global superstar. Even though that one didn't really end well for him, most of his IRL streams are absolutely wild.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And let's not even talk about the money. Speed went from streaming in his mother's house, lighting up fireworks in a room with a crusty old mic, to flexing designer clothes, crazy setups, and just overall living the dream. His new $100,000 setup is nothing less than amazing.
I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to make it too crazy. But right here, we got a 3D printed Luffy.
And the wildest part? He's still Speed, still screaming, still raging, still getting banned. But now, he's doing it with millions watching.
3, 2, 1!
Ronaldo, baby.
But while Speed's journey was more of a patient and slow one, Cenat's rise was much quicker. He became one of the top streamers in just a year. Now, what do we think when we hear the name Cenat? So how did it all start, and what exactly was Kai up to when he wasn't being binge-watched by thousands of people on Twitch and YouTube? At that time, he was trying to make YouTube videos, and in his early days, it was hard for him to gain subscribers. He just didn't have much luck.
Where's your YouTube channel? Why don't you have a YouTube channel? You need to start getting paid for what you're doing. Kai, where's your YouTube channel? I got one thing to say. Welcome to my YouTube channel!
Rewind a few years, and Kai was just another dude making skits on YouTube. He started off with those classic prank videos, grinding on YouTube, but still relatively unknown. But he had that energy, the kind that made people keep watching, and that's when his Ding Dong Ditch videos started gaining attention.
I decided to do Ding Dong Ditch in college, in like the hallways and stuff. I did one, I posted it. The next day, I woke up to like 25,000 views, which is crazy. So I'm like, what the hell? Fell asleep, woke up the next day, it was at like 100,000. Then I just spammed that, and every time I dropped a new one, it finally started to hit like 1 million.
Then Twitch happened. Kai switched over to streaming, and that's when things really started taking off. His streams were different, pure chaos, non-stop jokes, and just the kind of content that kept people entertained for hours. But Kai's early journey wasn't easy. As rich as he is today, back then, he was hardly surviving.
Cause like I feel like everybody has the goal of moving their family out. Like if you have a rough start, move it. Cause she done did so much. Like I grew up in the shelter, like real
But even then, Kai wasn't the type to give up. He kept pushing forward with his YouTube and Twitch journey, and now there's hardly anyone who doesn't know about him. Whether it's his insane reactions, hilarious skits, or just him vibing with rappers like Lil Baby, Kai is everywhere. But it wasn't always like that.
This is Ding Dong Ditch for the guy from.
And then came Rat Cenat. Yup, the infamous rat moment. This was one of Kai's first big viral clips, and people ate it up.
I was literally in my mom's house, and like the first big thing that happened was a fucking like mouse ran out behind me, like with like 5,000 people watching. And then like at first I was so embarrassed. I was like, yo, fuck, I'm gonna get no bitches. All the bitches gonna be on, see this shit everywhere.
But that went viral.
Yeah, it went viral.
From there, it was only up. Every stream, every meme, every funny moment kept adding to his rise. And before anyone knew it, he became the biggest streamer on Twitch, collabing with the biggest stars anyone could imagine.
You just trying to kick me in my face? I thought we was teammates.
Man's living a life most people can only dream of. Kai is out here doing streams with 21 Savage, Ice Spice, and even Drake. He's breaking Twitch records, pulling in millions of dollars, and his setup is just ridiculous. From streaming in a regular bedroom to owning $1 million mansion filled with the craziest decorations, it's a full-on flex.
Here becomes the official tour. This is where I wake up every morning, I hop in here, the chat watch me shower.
This room, great.
And the thing is, Kai never switched up. He's still loud, still over the top, still the same dude who was streaming in his room a few years ago. And of course, still using his old ragged chair.
Nah, that's a good seat right there. It's pretty good.
A lot of noise, and maybe you should change the seat.
Why?
I don't know. I'm what the streets are
What's
saying.
wrong with my seat?
I don't know. I think it's nice. I think it's got some sentimental value to it.
Yeah, I think so too. So why you just ask me to change my seat?
I don't know. It's just what I've heard.
Dude really went from grinding on YouTube skits to breaking Twitch records and chilling with the biggest celebs. It's one of the craziest glow-ups we've seen in streaming, and honestly, he's just getting started. But even that was nothing compared to how Adin built his streaming career, going from living off his family to buying them everything they needed. Before Adin Ross became the face of chaotic, troll-filled streams and multi-million-dollar kick deals, he was just a kid grinding on Twitch, living at home with his family.
I'm gonna definitely need you to stop sending my little sister dick pics. She's only 5. And how old are you? You said you were 19 years old, bro.
Back in the day, Adin, much like Speed, was streaming NBA 2K in his tiny room, pulling barely 100 viewers while shooting his shot at making it big. But things started picking up when Adin got in with Bronny James, LeBron's son. That one connection changed his whole career.
Let's go, Bronny. Let's go, bro. Secure my bread. I need this shit.
And then Bronny got him to LeBron.
What's good, bro?
It's LeBron?
He said, is this LeBron?
Yo, first of all, I gotta say, gigantic fan. I love you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice meeting you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you.
Keep it going, all right?
Yeah, all right, bro. Hold on, bro. What
the fuck?
And that's when it all changed, as Adin nearly doubled his following after this. Suddenly he was gaming with NBA players and big YouTubers like Neon, and his streams went from quiet to straight up chaos. And then came the whole E-date thing with Neon, and that's when Adin got his breakthrough.
You know, you're very, very beautiful, you know?
Thank you.
So cringe.
Like, you know, I got really high standards, and you're up to my standards. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I can't stop staring at this one thing. I'm not gonna say it though, because that's kind of messed up, you know?
Then Adin started having his own share of viral moments, like the hot tub scene with Summer Rae and the whole Julio Fulio situation.
The Julio Fulio situation, which is really bad. I was singing a song that disrespected somebody's dead family members, and I had no idea to it. And
that's pretty deep.
Well, it was bad.
But it all came and went, and Adin kind of maintained his audience until the day he decided to have a stream with Andrew Tate.
How did you how did you know about me?
Bro, you just exist in the metaverse, don't you? Your name just floats around, doesn't it? It's just how it kind of works.
Yeah, but like, did you, to be honest, did you know who I was before I hit you up or no?
I knew who you were. Like, I knew what you did. But I've never watched any of your shows or nothing, bro. I'm busy running the world. I got shit to do, so I'm not really that big on the internet.
Even though Adin was quite famous back then, Andrew managed to give him his new break. Fast forward to now, Adin Ross is out here living like an oil prince. After ditching Twitch and securing that $150 million kick bag, his life is like an IRL GTA server.
If we take jets to here, there, it's 50-50. It's so cheap. Dude, think about it.
It's insane.
If you and I want to take a jet to Vegas right now, we're paying like 20 racks each.
That's nothing.
It's nothing.
The man has Bugattis and private jets. He's pulling insane viewership just for sitting in a chair and reacting to drama. And he's constantly making headlines with his wild takes and even wilder guests.
Yeah, I got the grills on. I like that, hey. I know, that's what I noticed.
But with great power comes great controversy. Adin's been banned multiple times, caught up in streamer beef, and even accused of being a puppet for the people running Kick. Yet no matter what happens, dude always finds a way to stay relevant. But where Adin really had it quite smooth, Fousey had a few more downfalls and rises before he got to where he is today. FouseyTube's story is straight up insane. One minute he's a YouTube king, flexing millions of views and living the dream. The next, he's broke. If there's one thing about Fousey, it's that he knows how to keep the internet entertained.
I just want to be a helping hand today. God bless.
What?
God bless, I'm just trying to help out.
I don't need your money, right? I can buy you.
Back in 2010, Fousey was one of the biggest pranksters on YouTube. His social experiments and skits pulled in hundreds of millions of views, and dude was living that influencer life before it was even a thing.
Oh, welcome, come in, come there, here. Take off your shoes. Are you crazy? What is your problem? If she catches you, you're in big trouble.
Man had the cars, the house, the fame, but behind the scenes, things were falling apart.
My persona as Fousey was so much different as to who Yusuf is. And the lines got so blurred over the years because one overtook the other. But Yusuf, would never go up to a person, take his food like I've done in some pranks, eat it, and get punched in the face.
He had multiple breakdowns, public meltdowns, and that infamous FouseyCon disaster in 2018, where he tried to throw a last-minute festival starring Drake, who did not even come.
You made me want to commit suicide last year. I wanted to kill myself because of all the attention you gave me. I rewatched videos going viral after the attention you're giving me now of you saying Fousey is the biggest piece of shit, egotistical asshole on this earth. That what you put into my head made me want to kill myself.
That L sent him into hiding for a while. Then he went into streaming, and without realizing it, he was streaming all day, all night. People were even watching him take baths, which of course gained him a good audience. And that's what Fousey needed.
What? What the part? That was the best part!
It started off normally, but Fousey soon started having meltdowns live on stream, and his viewers seemed to love it.
No, there was 2 gloves.
I only seen one.
One real one. I forgot the left one. I'm about to punch myself. Sneako, hold my hands. Wallahi, I'm about to punch myself. Sneako, I hit myself, please. I swear to God, I hit my... Dog! I begged you!
But then came the point when Fousey did what he never should have. He found a woman at an airport who appeared to be a victim of a very heinous crime.
Hey, to everybody who's sitting here like, oh my God, you kissed her, da-da-da. This woman was involved in trafficking. The guy who manipulated her and brainwashed her is a piece of deserves to die.
At one point, the woman started crying, and moments later, they went away. Up until then, Fousey was a legend who was supportive of the woman and her situation, but then he came back and said this.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God, I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love. I just joined the Mile High Club in the airport, in the men's bathroom. I swear to God, Wallah, I had to confess, I couldn't hold it for a second. I didn't go to buy her no snacks.
This was the turning point. People couldn't believe that Fousey would stoop this low for views. But well, this was just the start. Fousey's mental health had taken a toll.
Hey, there's a new vaccine we want to release. Put it on his timeline. Right. You get it now?
And this was evident when this happened later.
If I see you, I'm sticking a knife 9 inches in your neck and I'm sliding it down your penis.
And that's when he was sent to a mental health facility.
You guys are dumb as man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck.
Now he's out and he's back streaming, doing IRL content, and somehow finding new ways to get canceled every other week. Whether it's his kick streams turning into full-on breakdowns.
Oh shit, bro. Say sorry. Sorry. Bro, you're about to kill me, dumbass.
Or getting arrested mid-stream.
Are y'all dumb or are you stupid? Do you like your job? You're fucked.
Fousey's career is a never-ending reality show.
We're going live on Kick.
Fousey is proof that no matter how many times you fall off, as long as people still talk about you, you're never really gone. While Fousey keeps finding new ways to stay relevant, Neon takes it a step further, no matter how desperate it looks. What do you think would drive someone to routinely humiliate themselves, verbally attack everyone around them, and not only deliberately lie to their audience, but go as far as staging their own death?
I'm dying. I have 6 days to live. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just hope you guys will pray for me and be there for me.
Well, the simple answer in Neon's case is attention. Neon starts off much like every other streamer on this list, by playing NBA 2K.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Neon 2K here, but yo, as you can see from the title, bro, it says my new build is godly.
And let's be real, his early content was quite wholesome. He was streaming, living with his family, and to be fair, he didn't really have that much of a hard start to be craving this much attention.
That's it. This is it, man. This is it. My gaming setup.
Still, he was just trying everything to get some attention, ranging from fake rage titles to catchy thumbnails, but it didn't really help Neon, so he decided to switch from NBA 2K to Fortnite.
You already know who it is, man. It's Neon 2K here, but y'all, as you can see from the title, bruh, it says getting my first win on Fortnite.
And that was undeniably a massive improvement. Fortnite gave Neon the breakthrough he so needed. With that being said, this was also one of the earlier instances of Neon using clickbait in his videos, as he would completely fake the number of kills he got in the thumbnail to bait viewers into watching the video. Nonetheless, his viewers were loving these new videos.
Oh my god, I just lost 10 subs! Y'all are trolls! Y'all are trolls!
The success wouldn't come without issues, as Neon got his first taste of conflict when he was labeled as a clout chaser on stream.
I do not care about clout. If I cared about clout, I'll be clickbaiting my videos. If I cared about clout, I'll just be hanging out with people who have clout just so I can feed off of them.
And with these conflicts and everything, he figured out the formula. Be as loud, cringy, and obnoxious as possible, and people will tune in just to roast you. He started linking up with big names like Adin Ross, and suddenly, the dude went from irrelevant to pulling thousands of viewers.
Sit down, Neon. Sit down. Neon, you don't want to do this. Just sit down. Neon, sit down.
Why do you do the finger thing?
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Why do you always do the finger thing?
Just sit down and relax.
Now, Neon is out here trying to convince the world he's rich, flexing fake jewelry and rented cars like he's the next big thing. But let's be honest, everybody knows it's cap. Behind the scenes, he's still fumbling bags and getting clowned on for trying too hard.
I don't want to beef with streamers, bro. Enough streamers hate me, bro.
Despite all the trolling, Neon somehow keeps getting views. Whether it's people laughing with him or at him, he knows how to keep the internet's attention. And at the end of the day, even if the money isn't real, the clout definitely is. And just like Neon, another menace to the streaming community is Jack Doherty, who somehow went from pretty average to having an insane amount of wealth. Jack Doherty is one of the fastest growing and farthest reaching content creators on Earth today. 13 million YouTube subscribers and 4.7 billion views on that channel alone, along with 9 million followers on TikTok. But the big question remains, how did it all start? Jack started posting on YouTube in 2016, just a few days before his 13th birthday, when he was just an energetic kid bouncing off trampolines and pulling off marker flips in his parents' backyard. At only 12 years old, Jack launched his YouTube channel with fun videos and a knack for entertaining. His early content was all about little pranks and flip bottle challenges, yet people couldn't help but notice that the attitude of the Jack Doherty was already there.
Yeah, but that's my fault, not yours. This is so stupid!
It started out innocent enough, but there are pretty obvious signs that Jack was raised in a fairly well-off home. His content consisted of unboxing expensive things, flying a plane, making music videos in front of mansions and luxury cars, and stalking rice gum outside the old FaZe house in LA.
Rice gum, that's rice gum! That's rice gum! Here, look guys, that's where rice gum filled part of his music video. Yeah, Jack.
Jack has said that after starting his YouTube channel in September, just 9 months later, by June, he was making $40,000 to $50,000 a month off of YouTube alone. His real breakthrough came when he decided to use Ninja for that, who was a fairly popular streamer at the time.
Doherty, you could give me $1 million, I will never call you my dad.
And well, pestering and trash-talking Ninja wasn't an isolated incident for Jack.
Only hits one. You stole your parents' credit card to donate to me.
Over the next couple of years, Jack would desperately ratchet up the stakes for his increasingly ravenous child audience, doing things like filming Walmart employees without their permission.
Come on, okay, ready guys? Let's start with boy. Yo, I need you to get out the store. What? I need you to get out the store. Oh, sorry, I was just playing around. Off the chain. You need to get out the store. Can we stop and we'll just buy some? You need to get out the store. Okay, wait, I'll get out the store.
That video then got 5.8 million views, and Jack learned from it. He was very sure of himself now, knowing exactly where to direct his content. By the age of 12, Jack was making enough money to give to his parents to invest.
What'd you say just now?
I bought a house.
How is that possible? You're 12.
It's my money, but like under my dad's name.
A lot of times, Jack would assemble his own Avengers squad of content superheroes. His dad, his girlfriend McKinley, who he met and got into OnlyFans, his security guard, and himself. Together, they would roam public places looking for bad people who needed a taste of that authentic Jack Doherty justice. Like this guy with his 2 little toddlers just trying to enjoy a day at the pier.
We got out of there, motherfucker. Let's go.
Watch your language, there's kids around here.
I didn't say any curse words.
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read, though.
What are you talking about?
Get away from me. You started talking to me, buddy.
Get away from me.
You get away from me. Walk away.
Yes, sir. You motherfucker.
But there was just one problem. YouTube and short-form content didn't really make that much money, and Jack had just turned 18, so he started OnlyFans.
Be able to spend money like this on cars, and this was all from the internet, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think that most people do wrong, like on social media? Because most people don't make the kind of money you're making.
OnlyFans.
With every single prank video of his, the pinned comment was his OnlyFans. Fast forward to today, and Jack's life is a whirlwind of luxury cars, high-profile parties, and, well, a fair share of controversies.
You guys have to get 24 hours on that to get home. I got an hour flight on a PJ. I can bring drugs on it, whatever the fuck I want.
Gone are the days of backyard antics. Now it's all about living large and sharing every moment with his massive online following.
We're done.
No, they did that to me.
Drunk and don't talk to me. You actually get away.
No.
But he's still the same menace, just with a lot more money now.
Not so fast, little bro. Not so fast, little bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
One of the most talked about incidents in Jack's recent adventures happened in October 2024. While live streaming, Jack was behind the wheel of his 100,000-pound McLaren 570 GT, chatting with fans when things took a dramatic turn. And that's when tragedy hit.
Oh! No! 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 No!
And And then Jack faced a whole lot of backlash because even after what he had done for clout, obviously, he went on to ask his friend this.
Holy fuck. Michael, here. Michael, do you have your film on that phone too? My car is total, bro. Oh my god, this is cooked.
Jack went from flipping markers in his backyard to flipping his entire life into one of non-stop flexing, chaos, and controversy. And much like Jack, Sneako had his fair share of wealth and fame all through controversies and hate. Sneako started out as a YouTube commentator, known for his raw editing style and outspoken personality.
Holy shit, everyone, it's me, I'm here. What do people think of you?
His content just hit different.
This is what we live for. It isn't how can I make myself better, it's if I go hiking this weekend, how many Instagram likes could I get if I take a selfie next to a tree? Our image is everything, and if you pay attention, you'll see the lengths people go to maintain this. Virtually everything you do is in anticipation of how someone else is gonna react.
Back then, his videos weren't like anything else on YouTube at the time, but somewhere along the way, things switched up. Fast forward a few years, and this is the Sneako we got.
Hey Anthony, congratulations on buying Smosh.
He went from calmly talking about life and beliefs to non-stop beef, and somehow, people were even more locked in. So what changed? Sneako started as a gaming channel posting Black Ops 2 commentary, but over time, he slowly moved into full-on rants and opinion pieces.
School here, $80,000 a year to attend. Is it worth it? You've heard the horror stories, people dropping, going 100,000 in debt to go to school here. There's millions of these people 20 to 25. I bet you the waitress at this restaurant is in the same position that everyone else is in. Because we don't know what we're doing at college. You've heard the horror stories.
And he even had a fan who just so happened to be one of YouTube's biggest creators, Mr. Beast.
I'm going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Then, in mid-2018, he finally went viral.
They lied about the Vietnam War. They lied about the Iraq War. They lied about World War II. They lied about 9/11. They lied about the Cocoa.
But it didn't last long.
They pretended like the Vietnamese bombed this boat so that we could finally go into war with Vietnam. You know, most of the citizens knew that it was bullshit. And so they just made up this attack to convince people through fear that we should go to war with Vietnam.
In 2022, YouTube kicked him off the platform for spreading misinformation about COVID-19 and the 2020 US elections.
Why you got banned on YouTube? Are you familiar with any particular videos?
So I got 3 strikes.
What were the strikes for?
COVID misinformation,
okay,
election misinformation, and cyberbullying.
But Sneako wasn't about to stay quiet. He moved to Rumble, where he kept growing his fan base, mostly among young guys. The drama didn't stop there though. In October 2024, Twitch permanently banned him for extreme hateful conduct.
And so some people told me that it's because if you ban a one on platform, then Twitch can ban you. But I don't know what I was evading. I just started streaming.
Sneako clapped back, saying other streamers pressured Twitch into banning him just because he spoke out on Middle Eastern issues.
I had only 1 strike at the time, and then they just hit me with everything. And it was very clear that they wanted to get me off the platform. So
even with all this, he's still around, staying active on X and Instagram. Now, Sneako's out in Miami, living his best life. He's rolling with big names like Andrew Tate and even jumped into music, landing a feature on Lil Pump's 2023 track Curry Freestyle with Neon. Where Sneako's rise to fame came with controversies, the case of CaseOh has always been smooth and wholesome. From getting his card declined at the dollar store to now pulling in nearly 2 million TikTok followers, CaseOh's glow up is nothing less than epic.
A couple days before I started streaming, my card got declined at the dollar store because of the 2K builds. You know, I own everything I love. I went to the dollar store, the Family Dollar. I bought 2 bowls of noodles and a can of Pringles. Tried to swipe the card, it got declined. I just ran out the store on them, bro.
CaseOh Games, aka CaseOh, is a rising content creator from Arkansas, USA. He's got over 500k Twitch followers and pulls around 11k viewers per stream, but things weren't always this good for him. Before blowing up for his goofy personality and non-stop jokes.
I made it a goal of mine my whole teenage years, you know, tried to upload videos, didn't work out. But the day I started streaming, it was September 11th of 2022. It was 2 days after I uploaded my first TikTok. Dropped 3 TikToks that first night, woke up the next day with like 15,000 followers. I was like, bro, wait a minute, you know what I mean?
The dude's 25 now, but back in the day, he was out helping his dad with maintenance work, cutting grass, and grinding to make ends meet. That kind of work taught him hustle and made him appreciate the little things. But CaseOh wanted more.
What was like your reason as to why you wanted to start streaming?
Well, being absolutely miserable at work, of course.
Before all this, CaseOh wasn't anything like the loud, high-energy dude we see today. He started as a chill streamer, doing gaming content and reaction vids. Then, boom, everything changed. His TikTok started popping off, hitting over 4 million views per clip. That instantly boosted his Twitch numbers and officially launched his internet career.
Are you CaseOh from TikTok?
There ain't no way I just got recognized. Bro.
Are you dead serious?
Yo, you're CaseOh from TikTok?
Dude.
His early setup was basic. His views were nothing crazy, but the man had persistence. He kept posting, kept tweaking his content, and eventually he cracked the code. But how did CaseOh turn just playing games into a massive online presence? Well, part of it is that he lets fans roast him for free, from people calling him a 1x1 Lego brick to his entire fridge getting reviewed on Discord. He just rolls with it.
Oh my goodness, imagine getting hit with a +4.
That ability to laugh at himself is what makes people love him. In a time when everybody's way too sensitive, CaseOh's streams are straight up refreshing. On top of that, he actually engages with his fans, playing virtual Uno, chatting it up, and making sure everyone feels included.
Don't throw it back on me!
His channel isn't just a stream, it's a whole community, a digital hangout where everyone's vibing and having fun. And looking at his numbers, the man is thriving. He's pulling in 4K new subs every day and 1 million views a month. With this kind of growth, it won't be long before he's one of the biggest gaming creators out there, and we'll be here for every step of it. Just like CaseOh, Jinxy also pulled it off, while streaming Rainbow Six Siege, a game that isn't even a mainstream hit.
With the 10 gifted
And not only did he make it, but he became the most subbed streamer on the whole platform. He started streaming in 2019, bouncing between GTA, NBA 2K, and Among Us before settling into Siege, where he finally took off.
Well played, man. Hope you and your loved ones have an absolutely blessed 2023 and 2024.
His early days were rough. Dude was pulling like 5 viewers, maxing out at 10. But once he leaned into Siege, everything flipped. He embraced the chaos, his wild personality shined, and people started paying attention. And then it wasn't just Siege anymore.
Found cute, might delete later. Keep going, I'm almost finished. Alright, I'm gonna make one thing clear and very clear. If you are to this right now, you need help. Like seriously. If you are actually Johnson to this right now, you need help, brother.
People started calling him the IShowSpeed of Siege, and honestly, they weren't wrong.
Been eliminated.
Gunner, what the f are you doing?
Jinxy's loud reactions, explosive rage moments, and raw energy made his streams unmissable. But the real reason he blew up? He knew exactly how to market himself. And these weren't staged reactions. Jinxy is actually like that.
Love that angle. Outside of the big window. Okay, listen to me and listen to me abundantly clear.
By 2021, Jinxy's viewership jumped from 4K to 7K in just 3 months. Crazy numbers for a Siege streamer, especially on console. While most top players were on PC, he took over the console scene and became the go-to guy.
I didn't want to be like, obviously like rich from gaming. It was just like, dude, if I could make $1,000 a month streaming, bro, when I got my first Twitch check, I was like, bro, let's go. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah.
Like I made like $100 playing Fortnite. Like that was sick. Like, you know what I mean?
His biggest break came with a legendary 1v1 against Bolo, one of Siege's best. The hype was unreal. 60,000 people were watching live, more than some Pro League matches. He lost, but the exposure was a massive W, putting him in front of 1.5 million people and sending his career into overdrive.
Right now. I'm coming for the throne right now. I'm coming for the throne right now. Bolo is scared. I know. I know.
Then, in April 2023, Jinxy did the impossible. He became Twitch's #1 most subscribed streamer, beating Cenat. Some say Kai's ban gave him a boost, but Jinxy earned that spot with smart content strategies and a fan base that rides for him.
I'm proud of you, Jinxy. Been watching for a while. You brought me and my friends back to the game. Let's go! 1 million!
Of course, he's not drama-free. His rage moments have sparked debates about whether he's promoting toxicity, especially with his younger audience. But at the end of the day, no one in the Siege community is pulling numbers like him. Moving on to XQC, who started with a small setup and now sits in $1 million stream setup, which still remains quite nasty. So, if you've been on Twitch for more than 5 minutes, you've probably seen XQC's name pop up, whether it's his unhinged rants,
sound filter, 6 monitors, pedals, drums, gaming guitar controllers,
insane gaming skills,
Okay, I just got molly.
Or just the fact that he's always in some drama.
How are you not in school?
Dude, you must have whooped your ass.
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Dude is everywhere, mostly jumping around in his chair.
Ah! Dude!
Felix, aka XQC, started off as a sweaty Overwatch pro, but after getting kicked from his team, he went all in on streaming, and it worked. Now he's one of the biggest names on Twitch, pulling in millions of viewers who either love him, hate him, or just can't look away. But one thing that really got him where he is today is his accent.
It's the ship of Theseus.
Ship of Theseus, thank you. I'll have to look that up.
Hey, I did pretty good. Hey, 30-39 on my second game of controller. I'm doing pretty good, no?
People have a really hard time understanding what he's saying most of the time, but well, this isn't the only reason he's where he is today. The thing with XQC is that he's unpredictable. One day he's speedrunning some random game, the next he's beefing with someone on stream.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna say what this is about. Kai, I wasn't gonna collect it, okay? I wasn't gonna collect it. If you're gonna bring up some money, first, before you bring up the money, you gotta pay out the 100K you owe me for that one bet that you didn't fulfill. Hey!
And then we find him reacting to his own videos. It's chaos, and people eat it up, but beyond the wild energy, he's actually cracked at most games he touches. Even when he's losing, it's entertaining, like that time he got destroyed in chess by Moist Critical in 6 moves.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He just lost. Yes! 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 Exactly what we practiced for. Yes!
Absolute disaster, but it went viral.
Okay. Was that the fastest win in chess history? I can't believe it!
But while all these things helped XQC stay on top and grab a ton of attention, the one thing that really gave him a boost was his ex-girlfriend Adept. Sammy, aka Adept, started dating XQC, but on September 17th, 2022, XQC shocked everyone by uploading this video.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
And throughout the entire stream, XQC wasn't blaming Adept for anything.
Sammy isn't wrong in any of this. Nobody is wrong. It's just kind of just like natural life stuff.
Little did he know, Adept had a completely different mindset, because after their breakup went public, her behavior took a turn for the worse. That's when she did this.
I think what Adept is trying to do is she's trying to make the argument that her and XQC probably met the requirements, or should have met the requirements for common law marriage. So she's trying to file for a divorce now because when she gets divorced from XQC, she's going to be entitled to some of his assets that were accumulated during the duration of the marriage.
As expected, XQC's fans flooded Adept's channel with hate. But that wasn't the end of it. Along with the breakup, Adept pushed the narrative on every platform that she and XQC had been married the whole time.
This is my wedding ring. That's a truthful statement. I've been married for 3 years. That's a truthful statement.
XQC, on the other hand, denied everything.
I am not married. I was never married. Okay? And honestly, like everybody that's been watching the stream for like 6 years, okay, know my exact mindset about this. They know my exact mindset.
Eventually, XQC won the divorce case, and Adept was left with nothing. And to make things even worse for her, she recently had to file for bankruptcy after all the legal drama. And after all that, XQC's wealth just kept growing with all the streaming and gambling. Mizkif sums it up pretty well.
And to see this man, and it is mind-boggling to understand how much money this guy really has at this point. He'll pull out $100K like you'll pull out a dollar bill. That's what he'll pull out $100,000 like you pull out a dollar bill. That's the reaction he'll give.
Private jets and everything. No big deal for XQC now. He's there tipping $2,000 like it's nothing.
You sure, bro?
Yeah, 100%. What to do with all this? How do I cash this out?
You can make it for the black and she can give you something smaller for you if you want. It's up to you, man.
All yours.
At the end of the day, XQC is proof that you don't need a crazy setup or over-the-top gimmicks to make it big. All you really need is a game, a mic, and a personality loud enough to keep people watching. And in XQC's case, he's got that in the bag. Make sure to subscribe to see more content about streamers. Also, YouTube thinks you will love this video that is on the screen right now.